So here is the free report that we've created for you that is entitled The 5 Things You Need to Have in Your Online Marketing to Create a Highly Effective Online Marketing Strategy. Now this without a doubt is the biggest needle movers for your marketing and the things that you need to pay attention to in an ongoing basis to make sure that your online marketing is set up in a way that really gets you the most bang for your buck. And what I've done is just gone ahead and systematized what you need to do to make sure that you are in front of customers who are actively looking for you and the things that you provide and those things that you want to be able to sell online. So the first thing that we need to do is to figure out how well you know your customers, to figure out what they want, what they're looking for, and really the way they go about finding that. Most of the time online, what people do is use a search engine to type in phrases called keywords and find businesses or service providers that will be able to fulfill whatever they need, fix a problem that they have. So if you are in an industry where you are a plumber and somebody is looking for plumbers, you need to be able to be found when people are looking for plumbers, first of all. But many times people are actually looking for things much more specific than that. So if we just use an example where you are installing solar water heaters, for instance, you want to be able to know that you are going to be found when people are looking for solar hot water installer or things along those lines. So this is just really getting to know more about your customer, more about your potential customers and what they are looking for online, kind of their online habits. So beyond that, what we really want to do is drill into what we call keyword research and figure out what the exact search phrases that people are looking for are, in what volume, what their kind of buying intent is, meaning that are people just kind of kicking the tires and they want to get more information. If that's the case, that strategy may not be as important to go after actively than some where people are actively ready to buy and they want to be able to pick up the phone and get in touch with a contractor that will do what they need to have done on their house. So the first step is to really figure out what your customers want and are looking for, actually what they're typing in online when they're looking for things. And then based on that, whether or not there's a lot of buying intent. So we always prioritize kind of our strategy to make sure that we first go after the people who are ready to buy, who are ready to pick up the phone and call you, and then secondarily would be more information gathering folks. So the next step, which is going to be kind of our third main point that we want to make sure we take care of with online marketing, is when your potential customers are searching online for something that you provide, do they find you or do they find your competitor? With the nature of search engines, when people type something in, they're going to get results. And those results most often are going to be the people that Google says are the right fit for the question that they're typing. So again, back on the solar water heater installer, if somebody types in solar water heater installer in Phoenix, for instance, are they going to come up with your business name or are they going to come up with your competitor's business name to give a call first and foremost? One of the things that Google and the metrics that we know about Google tells us is that if you are not in those first 3 results, you are likely not getting any traffic compared to what you would if you were in those first 3 results. And really and truly, you need to be number 1. If you're not number 1, you're missing out on the lion's share of opportunity. Now that doesn't mean everybody's going to call you if you're number 1, but if we get the rest of the stuff right, they will. And at least if you are number one for the search phrases you're going after, you'll have the opportunity to get that traffic and to get people to pick up the phone, give you a call, and at least give you the opportunity to convince them that you're the right contractor to do what they need to have done. So that kind of leads us to the next step, which is to make sure that when they do find you, it is very clear and easy to see that you do what they want to have done. More often than not, when people put together kind of profiles or directory listings online, they don't give a lot of thought to what somebody that doesn't have as much knowledge of their business might think about their listing, whether it's their own website or whether it's a profile listing that you've created on a local Google business page or a Yahoo directory or whatever it might be. So one of the things that we really stop and think about a little bit is to make sure that somebody who doesn't know as much about your business is able to understand what you do, how you do it, and really why you do it. That's one of the things that a lot of people tend to leave out, and it is one of the more important things that we can do to increase what we call conversions. When somebody lands on your listing, the percentage of folks that will actually go ahead and fill in some information or give you a call is called conversion percentage. And including why you are doing what you do is one of the biggest things that you can include in your online marketing to get more folks to pick up the phone and give you a call. So whenever we do get your listing in front of people, we want to make sure that we include why you're doing what you do to increase that conversion percentage as much as possible. So, and then beyond that, this is really something that comes into play when we're implementing systems. And we all know that the more systematized you have your business, the easier it is to improve upon it. And with the way the internet works, it's very easy to set up systems that measure and keep track of not only the amount of traffic that you get on your websites or your videos or your directory listings or whatever they might be, but also really the number of people that pick up the phone and call you from those different campaigns or listings or whatever they might be. So we always want to kind of think ahead with whatever kind of investment we're willing to make and ready to make online, so that we can measure it and make sure that we're not only getting a great return on investment, but that we can continue to improve it over time, to test it against other offers and things that we put online, and really, create a situation where we can continue to improve and grow our business and improve our efficiency and ROI, return on investment, so that in the long run, we have a better and better presence online and really the ability to make informed decisions about where we're going to make our investments and spend our time and efforts for our online marketing. So beyond that, what we really get to is kind of the next steps after that, and that really comes down to, do you have a compelling message? So we can take care of making sure that when people are looking for the things that you offer, they find you. A lot of that's done with something called search engine optimization, or with search engine marketing, which includes paid ads. Once that is taken care of, though, that's more science. There's some art that comes into it as well, and that's really making sure that you have a compelling message so that when people do find your advertisements, really, they are moved to take action, to take that next step, whether that's picking up the phone and giving you a call and giving you an opportunity to come out and give them an estimate or a bid on a project, or whether you just want them to watch the next video or check out some more information or get on your mailing list or email list or whatever it might be. So the next step beyond that, really, that's kind of a bonus, is to make sure that your message is compelling and that it tells a good story about who you are, why you do what you do, and why somebody should want to take those next steps with you. So those are really the 5+1 things that you need to do with your online marketing to make sure that you are the most effective that you can be, and also that you can manage your expenses and your investment with your online marketing campaigns so that they can continue to improve over time. Thanks again for watching, and if you have any questions, please contact me on either my website or through the links that are associated with this video. Thanks again. We'll talk to you soon.